Hello and welcome to another update of Ammanford Junction. Got quite a few bits and bobs to show you this week. Just a bit of work done to the station and around the two sidings here, and a few changes I need to let you know about, and what I've got planned ahead. First things you can probably see is the new carriage siding platform in the middle here. Now I want to have that running all the way along that middle so it can accommodate 4 cars on each side, whether that's a formation of 4 1-car DMUs, 2 2-car DMUs, a 1 and a 3-car DMUs, or a complete 4-car DMU. You know, I'm not fussy. I'm going to try and give it quite broad so I can have quite a lot of range within it. It could be mainly Northern Rail stock, which will come in from Manchester and terminate in the platform here. A few Arriva Trains Wales stock, the odd cross country and the odd London Midland Class 350 once I get one. I did double the platform up because it was a bit thin for just the one, so I decided to double it up, so I need to get double the plaques to go further along, and I will turn that into a quite a long platform, and I will also soon be getting the overhead wires for these 2 tracks and maybe the 3rd track just there on the platform there, to start sizing up wires and all sorts, etc. And I would like to start getting some in. I've been doing some drilling recently, and I'll get onto that now. Moving on to these lights, which I've now installed into the platforms. These are ones I've shown you in a previous update. I think they really brought the station to life, along with the fence I've also added along the near side, as you can see. And I'll be moving on to more of the station furniture now, once I've added in that little space at the end on the near side platform, the low relief Art Deco building to match the opposite side. You can also see here that behind the new station build I've also installed is the little plate layers hut I've moved around to there, and I've broken the window a little bit, made it look a bit smashed. I've also introduced a lot of bushes along there with a new fence I've installed. Going up to a new tree I've also added, along with the other 2 that were originally there. As you can see, the fence goes, if I can get it into focus, there you go. The fence carries on all the way along there. It's joining up with the other fence now as well to secure the network rail yard off. Also, excuse the mess in the background, I'm just having a fiddle with the sort of change about with the scrapyard area. It'll still be a scrapyard, but it's just a bit of a work in progress at the moment. I've now added some fueling roads for opposite the TMD at the other end, sort of make this whole side of the track a sort of TMD DMU stabling area. Now that's what I've thought of what I wanted to go with. I've recently bought some oil tanks, some pipes to go with my fueling point, along with some purifiers down the back there, which is all stuck down. Apart from the track, still needs to be put down, but that should soon all be fitted in place. And I'm thinking about adding a point from where the cross country is, cross country 170 DMU, along to the space at the end where the snowplow is, to make it a bit more accessible at the other end of the TMD if needs be. Another new addition, the first of the bus fleet for some time actually, is this first Devon and Cornwall Enviro 400 X9 to Bude via Oakhampton. This is a Creative Master North Chord, I think is how you pronounce it, edition, and saw it for 20 quid at a model fair and snapped it up pretty quick. Add to my sort of first bus fleet. I will change the destination boards eventually to a 23 to match my other Enviro 400 sorry, which is there. I've also been doing some repainting of buses recently, so most of them will end up in the first bus livery, like that Mercedes there and the Enviro 400 I showed you earlier. So I've got this Dennis Dart Plaxton, quite an old one, which is sort of a spare bus for the depot and this bus station. If needs be, it'll be given some first logos and stuff, and maybe turned into a learner or something like that. I'm not quite sure yet, but it's in an all white livery now. As it had branding on before for a different company, so I've changed that into all white. I've also partially painted this Scania Omni City. It is in first colours, as you can already see, and you're thinking, why have I painted that middle bit white? Well, the answer to that is because it did have some branding on I didn't want, and it was a Portsmouth branding, so I wanted to get rid of it, and I'll repaint the lines and add the decals on soon. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, rate, subscribe, the whole lot. It's appreciated. Thanks to any new subscribers, and thanks for viewing all my videos. I'll see you soon with a new update. Thanks, bye.